I swear you motherfuckers are useless. We on Twitch now? We've been on Twitch for a while now, Graham. I've been streaming here, and then I edit and highlight all my stuff onto my YouTube now. But yeah, I do most of my streaming on here now. But I swear, I've got... Let me get a BGM on. Outside of this. I am furious right now. Because of you lot. So, let me know about the audio quality, by the way, depending on how we're doing. So, I made the unfortunate error of... So, we're coming to a close with Harry Potter, and I wanted to give you lots, the people, the opportunity to decide what we do next, because I am a benevolent man, and I wanted to, like, throw my hand in the race. Guess what I got back? Have a look at this. Where's OBS? I swear you motherfuckers are useless. And then I swapped it over to the Thieves Den Discord server, who don't even fucking watch me. And then they just spammed the one game that wasn't getting any votes at all, which was the Tempest Rising. And I knew like no one actually watching me is gonna want to watch that right away, as opposed to the other one. So I decided to go and be the change. I've decided to. We are no longer a democracy. We are now a dictatorship where I'm in charge. And I say that after Harry Potter, we're playing 33, which is a game that I know absolutely nothing about. The reason why I put it on the list is because I just saw it seemed like a completely original game. And you've all heard me complain about stuff of remakes and sequels and things like that, and I'm like thinking like, well, be the change that you want to be, and actually promote something that's genuinely new, and not like a spiritual successor or whatever to anything. So after Harry Potter, we'll be finishing that up, but we'll wrap up Harry Potter today, I'm sure. Let me go and join the Discord so that Az can join in if he wants. He's only going to be here in like the first 2 hours or so if he's here at all, because he has got an appointment later on. But I swapping over to the game and get started. Hello, Graham, by the way. Right, sounds good. Right. Fresh boot, and I'll check the audio myself. Oh, I don't have my headphones nearby. Yeah. Turn off the BGM. Switch over to display. Let me get the headphones and test the audio myself.
Challenge everything.
Alright, let's see how that works. Game might be a little on the loud side, maybe? Or maybe I'm just quiet. Turn it down just a tad.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no...
Alright, we'll see how we'll deal with that. Whoops. Nope. Oh no! Ah, fit me. Man. Hit new game by accident. I thought we were watching YouTube vids. No, no, no. I play video games on here. Okay. Alright, good. We're back outside of the class. Right. Everything seems to be fine. So, where were we last time? Alright, we finished off the card paper tract dungeon, which I'd say is probably the best one in the game. Or, no, sorry, one of the worst ones, I was meant to say. But I know soon we'll be moving on to one of my favorite dungeons in the game. Do I end the day? Or I could... Yeah, sure, we'll end the day. Especially if we're about to come to the part that I think we are. Well, let me get my tea.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.
Is this the first time you're catching one of my streams live, Graham? I know some people from the Thieves' Den Discord just subscribed. Hello, Revlisco. I know you joined a little bit ago.
He was eager to begin the anti-dementor lessons Professor Lupin had promised him.
What's wrong? That cat's got it in for Scabbers. I swear it heard me say that Scabbers was in my pocket, and it went for him. Anyway, where are you going?
The history of magic classroom on the 4th floor.
Fourth
Professor
floor.
Lupin sent me a note. He's going to teach me how to fend off dementors.
That sounds fascinating. Can we come along?
Can't see any reason why not. Let's go.
A reason why not is probably because that he didn't invite them, Harry. But anyway, we're in it now. Let's use the old Weasley touch on this. Oh no, I've already been here. Did I hand this in?
Wow! How
All right.
Can we go to History of Magic now?
Oh, shut up. Let me turn this stuff in. Ocean Valley case last seen on the 2nd floor. Find. Right. I like the visuals. Yeah. I talked extensively in the last stream about the visuals in this game. But we're coming up. It's a Zelda clone. A very good Zelda clone, I might add. And instead of dungeons, you have like little challenges in the classrooms to get spells. And the spells double up as like your items in this game. And this one right here that we're coming up to is probably my favorite out of the 3 Harry Potter games. And I honestly say that the Zelda games could take some notes from this particular dungeon / lesson in this game. Oh yeah, and the crazy camera that this game has. Do I have any, like, beans to spend, really? You can upgrade your attacks in this game. Unlike before. From what I remember, the only one that was actually worth getting was, Right, that's weird, that they just lock you off from certain chests after a point. Because there's no Alahomora spell in this game. The lock will just fall off after a certain point in the game. Unspecified point. Are we getting jumped as I pause?
Best place to find those entry stumps, but you'll have to find a way to catch them before they fly away.
Cheers, mate.
In the way.
Like these books can piss off. Oh my days. Let me up. Hermione, come on. Grab on, sweetheart. Get up there, you pricks! Come on! Right. Fine.
That's it.
Do I grab? Oh, right. Maybe I need to...
Can we go to History of Magic now? I want to see what Professor Lupin's going to show
Fine.
Harry.
Not even bother. Well, I'll go to the shop and see if we can't get the upgrade, and then I'll head. Otherwise, they'll just keep gurning at me. Get this chest.
Good.
See what we got. Jeez, alright. George, you're eager to come and see me. Let's see. No, they're not selling the upgrades just yet. Wizard cards. Do I want anything from here? No. Alright, fine. Sorry for that bit of a waste of time. But we'll go to the class now, and I'll show you this cool dungeon. I'm wondering, how come... Even though I'm playing on an emulator, the loading screens in this aren't particularly faster than they were in a base console. Is there, like, a reason for that? Is there, like, a baked-in max, like, minimum for a loading screen in, like, old video games?
It's through there.
No, it's not. It's 4th floor, you dick. Now, if I remember right, is this like, no, it's not. I was about to ask, is this like a stealth section? And I couldn't think it would be. Because, we are supposed to be here. No, wait, is this the hospital wing?
What were you
Man,
doing
this...
hanging around here?
Okay, fine.
Nice one.
Man, but this environment looks great, though. History of Magic classroom. Alright. Here we go. Time for a pretty cool lesson. Now, even right out of the gate, you can see what's coming up.
Ah, Harry, I see you brought your friends. The spell I am going to try and teach you is called the Patronus Charm. It conjures up a Patronus, a kind of guardian that acts as a shield between you and the Dementor. What I want you to do is to go in there and bring back the spellbook containing the Patronus Charm. You will face a boggart, a creature that assumes the form of the thing you most fear, which for you, Harry, is that of a Dementor. Good luck.
Going in solo. Alright, here we go. No, shit's getting real if Harry's just going in it alone. Right. Yeah! Look at this. We got the Well of Souls from Hercules down at the bottom. What I particularly love about this dungeon is the clash between, it's almost got like a steampunk aesthetic to it, where it's, where it's got like this metal work, mashed in between all like this medieval architecture and stuff. And the noise that these like little blocks make is really satisfying. And then you got these. And these things that only show up in this section, where I used the... or show up earnestly in this section. I think there was one in the last part. But basically, I can use the Carpe Retracting spell to zip across these platforms. What's crazy is about how great this dungeon is. It's only 3 rooms long. Just this room, the main room that we're about to come up to, and then the final boss room. But wait, this next room's very special, as you're about to see. It's so simple, but it works really well. So all you have to do is just, using the Carpe Retratum spell, get from each corner of the this arena and then lock them using this sort of like jumping puzzle thing. And the order in which these guys pop up changes depending on what platform you're on. That's not all that there is to this, as you'll see. They throw in an unkillable enemy after you. Like, this is some... It's a really cool idea. Oh. It's a really cool idea and actually, like, kind of scary that you need to, like, figure out this sort of platforming puzzle while you got this dickhead tailing you the whole time. There actually is some strategy put into this. This is some, like, some Nemesis stuff. Especially with how much the Dementor's been built up throughout the story and in this game. I think Zelda could learn a thing or two from this level, and also having a Nemesis-style enemy like this works a lot better here than it did in, say, some of the later Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 8, for example. I don't think I could just blitz. Oh, fuck. And the sound design, too, is great, so you can hear Harry's parents screaming. And this... So, yeah, this guy's not showing up, so I need to come at it from a different approach. I think I need to be at the right angle here. Get up, Harry! The auto run can be your enemy here. That's enough, yep. Oh, jeez. Come on, Harry, let go, turn. Get behind that thing. Go, 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 go. I'm sure he's right on my tail. Grab the box. Get out of here. And there's even like a cool little set piece moments in this coming up later, if I remember right. Great as this mission is, or this level is, this dungeon is. It's quite short though. Right, I need to come at it from here. We'll go this way. Keep ahead. Not jump off. Like, look at this arena, man. Keep going, Harry. Like, I had a fantasy about, like, Zelda doing a dungeon like this. Where you'd have Link running around, but instead of a Dementor, doing a puzzle like this. Some kind of, like, cool platforming puzzle involving an item. But instead of having it being a Dementor, obviously you could use... what's the spider boss in Zelda called? Goma, I think it's called. It would, like... There have been a few attempts to try and make, in the Zelda games, to make Goma scary. So I think this would be a really great way to do it. To have Goma almost be like a horror boss. I think
One more to go.
this game and its level design is very underrated, and more people should put it into some consideration when talking about cool levels from the PS2 era. Call me glazing, call me gassing it up. Oh shit. Nearly dead. But I just think it's got some really great moments. Now, the only thing that might take it away and deflate it a bit is I think the puzzles all stay the same if I die, whereas I would have them all reset if I die, which make the Dementor much more intimidating. And you're more eager to, like, sneak by if you can to get under it like this. Come on, hurry, go! So even that, like, just come on, emphasizing this big mad dash back to the other side of the room. Come on, go! Where is it? Yeah, alright, we're good. There we are. Now we get a pretty fucking cool payoff. Where do you see this? Most gassed up spell in the game.
The Patronus spellbook.
All this build up, all this foreshadowing, all the times you encounter this dickhead, finally get some payoff. There it is. Like right, it like gets you by jumping you, and then you pull this out, and this fucking music, man. Listen to this. And just the sound design on the Patronus too is just awesome. What a great mission. I loved it. I love it so much. I only wish that there was a little bit more to it. It was a little longer, and like maybe make the boss a little longer.
I
But it's fantastic, man.
my dad.
You heard James?
Yeah. Why? You didn't know my dad, did you?
Remus?
Severus. I will be with you in a moment. I will go and keep Professor Snape busy. I'm afraid you will have to make your own way back. Try not to be seen.
Why?
I can't stand Snape. Always there when you don't want him, and setting impossible homework tasks to catch you out.
Don't be so sure, Ron.
What?
Well, while you were waiting for Harry, I was studying these books. I think we can get our hands on some fairy wings in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade? But how are we going to get there before the next potions class?
The map shows that there's a secret passage under the statue of the humpback witch on the 3rd floor. What do you think?
Now, all this fanfare to get the Patronus charm, and then, because Hermione needs her participation
Get through.
trophy,
Do you think you can do it?
you just get another spell right here for her. And it's the shittest spell in the game.
The Draconiphor's spellbook.
It's another example of just these lock and key spells I was talking about before. But you here, sure. Oh yeah, the carpet just spawns right here. Like you could tell that they were like, ah, we don't really have a arena or place to have the spell in. Just fucking shove it in after Harry gets his spell, and that all it is. You just stand very awkwardly close to a statue, and then it unlocks a door. That's basically it. Kind of lame for the fire spell of this game. Especially compared to this. No, this is actually rad. And I wish they would use this for more than just like Dementor fighting. Like this portable camera thing. Should have done what they did with the bug from Skyward Sword. And actually have it fly. Yeah, we'll come back and do this optional stuff. Let's just progress through the story.
Snape.
Try not to make any noise, okay?
Hey yo, Professor! What's been going on? Oh yeah, just have him cough at me again. Alright, let's get out of here. I think there actually is a pretty cool secret passageway. Unless that was it over there. That'll take you back to the common room. Oh, do I have the quest to collect busts yet? No. There's a cheeky chest just to hide it in that corner.
Yeah.
What are we doing hanging around here?
I see, and these tunnels are reminiscent of the secret passageways in the first and second game. But you don't see them as often in this one. Hogwarts got some light renovations. Even though I think they look better with these cobwebs. Less barren. Oh, is there something you could do with mouse holes in this? Whoa, I've never seen that, where they interrupt the cutscene. And I hate that you have to wait for the dragon to stop breathing fire for a bit.
Be careful.
Damn it. It's hard to see exactly where their line of sight is. Because I remember back in my old CRT, I couldn't, I didn't even know they had, like, sight lines. As you can see on my tiny TV screen. Oh no, the music's not working. Okay, head on. There we go. Not that much of a stealth section. Alright, third floor, Hunchback Witch. I think. Up we get. And I think this part's is another stealth section, but it can. There's actually a whole part of it that you can skip if I remember right. Well, that's a fairly useless wall hug. You need to be quite a bit in. Which I wasn't inclined to do, given that, those knights are there. What was that noise? Actually, I haven't heard that before. Ooh. Camera wasn't too big a fan of that. And here's the classic stealth music.
Descendium.
Now we're at a pretty fun section here. And the only time we get to visit Hogsmeade, that is kind of a downside of this game, that Hogsmeade wasn't like an optional location to explore. Let's see what we got.
Don't you lot know that it's not safe out here? What with the Mentors, Sirius Black, and us? You could really get hurt.
I know they need to give some reason to like... Wait, what? There's 4 of them. Oh, 5. Like, who's this mystery man in Malfoy's crew? It's Crab, Goyle, and 2 other dickheads. Who's this mysterious 5th member of the Beatles? I've never seen that before. Alright, jump. There we are. Sound him running. And now the 2 imposters are gone. I guess they're dead. Just leave them unconscious lying in the snow.
And it's not safe to hang around the Shrieking Shack.
They need to give more justification for this mid-ass spell. Was that not actually repaired? There. Now breathe. 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 Alright. Move it. I think I gotta switch to this now.
Hermione, what have you done?
Did you have a better idea?
Yeah, we were just burning these poor creatures out of their homes. Right, Harry, blast. Blast this one. Get off! Come on. There we go. Lock on ain't great in this. Especially when these things just T-pose towards you. Right.
Just one more.
Hit the one that's closest to me, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh no, I don't have Wigan Weld. Hermione... Gimme. Bless me. Oh, for fuck's sake. So you have a swig with your microscopic bit of health. There, give it to Harry.
That's it!
Now we go here?
Hermione, sometimes you really scare me with how seriously you take your homework assignments. Harry!
Ron! Hermione!
We're going 2 miles per hour.
I'll try and keep them away.
And also this music's just like needlessly epic.
Keep them away! Keep them away!
This is some Legend of Spyro kind of soundtrack right here. The soundtrack needs to be used in more things, more things that would justify it a bit better, I think. There's only one part of the game where I think the gravitas of this spell and this soundtrack is like justified. It's at the end. But again, I love the sound design for it. And this like cool little horde mode bit is, like I said, cool. Didn't even mean to hit that one. And you can even kind of tech your aim a little bit, because Harry's not completely locked in while he's casting it. Oh, oh! Bugger off. Yeah, I'm gonna find the track for this part of the game, save it, and then hopefully use it for something a bit better. Oh! That one got me so hard, kinda glitched out the game a bit. There we are. There we are. Not sure how we got back here, since we just skied down where this entrance was, but regardless. Go on, Snape, head on. You got better shit to do. Look for me. Did he see this? No. But we can't watch Snape just stare at a badger for a bit.
This isn't the way.
What do you mean it's not the... Unless to go up and around? Get this lame ass spell on. Sometimes the spell doesn't even work. Come on. Hit the thing. This is just get a card. No, we can get to the other side from this.
Yeah.
Do wish there was a way to skip these.
I'm tired. Can we
I've
go
just-
back to the dorm?
Can I just end the day? No. Ron's just gurning. For the sake of it. Amanda doesn't need any more of these fucking potions. I wish you could, like, swap them to the other characters who need them. Like in Kingdom Hearts. There is a bit of, like, Kingdom Hearts DNA in this game, now that I think about it. Will Harry just leap off? Yeah, he will. Nice. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go. Come on, turn it around. That was some... Oh, that was scary. Although, like, I do, again, really love the optional switch of the camera. That's actually, like, helpful in certain situations. If, like, maybe you can't turn the camera fast enough, so you just want a quick overview of everything. And you'd still play pseudo cameraman. Now, if I remember right...
Out late tonight, aren't we?
Oh!
They put those security trolls on the 7th floor, you know.
Now we have to...
Late, if you ask me, since Sirius Black's already been in your dormitory tonight.
What?
Made a terrible mess of your bed, Mr. Measley. Pity you weren't in it.
Yeah, now we're starting to do the stealth with the security trolls. These terrified me as a kid. Where do you see this?
Be really careful.
Can I hit that thing? As it zooms out, what do you see? Yeah. Just these gigantic trolls here. And when you get caught by them, it's actually quite scary. It's good sound. Is that... Oh, they take me all the way out here. Right. I think I need Ron and some dong bombs. Let me see. Where we can get them. Good. You can get them just there. Any more? What's that noise? That's scary.
My ears hear the stealthy footfalls of a murderer.
Wait, what? What's that noise? I've never heard. Was that me just using Expelliarmus and that's like a delayed sound? That's being held back or whatever? That's like stuck at this location. By the way, I just buried a painting under that bookshelf and I probably stuck going. Get in. Right, yeah. Need Ron. Can we get any more? Yeah, Ron is, and his Weasley touch is kind of essential for getting money in this. 'Cause I think he's the only one who can. Although I wish you could get more than just one bean at a time. Man. Right. Uh-oh. That was a little too close. Just about take that. Whoa. There we are. Whoop. Can I... Now, if you just hang tight on this, I don't even think I need to use a dung bomb here. No, he can hear me. Fuck. Or is his hitbox is just very wide, I guess. Maybe that might be it.
We need to be really quiet.
No, that's not close enough. That's also not close enough. Nice. Just about. Grab that one. Oh, I don't have any more. Let's see. Come on, fill me up. Give me 3 at least. Alright. We'll work with that. Nice. So that one, and then there's another there. Wait for that one to get back into position, and then move this here. And then that one here. Sugar. I tried to the wrong one. Alright, come on, go back. Oh, he's stuck. Damn it! Got too close to him before he, like, turned away.
Make sure we're not seen.
Shut up, Harry. Damn it. Or maybe, like, they lose their line of sight a bit. If, damn it! If I don't walk back. Or whenever they're actually, like, looking for the dung bomb. Like, what is a dung bomb canonically in Harry Potter world? Is it literally just a bag of shit that's like got a Molotov or like got a lighter on it? Because you just do that in real life. I remember the back in the day, they get a bag of shit, light it on fire, stick it in front of someone's doorstep, knock on the door, and then whenever they go to punch it out, Or go to step on it. To put out the fire. And go out and shite. Right, I guess the maximum's 3. And then they just give you beans if you just keep searching for them. And that gives, like, purpose for Fred and George's shop. Get out there. Get around. Yep. There we go. On the home stretch. GG.
We need to go.
Hey, Neville.
Oh, just please let me in.
It's very zoomed in.
What's wrong?
Oh, yeah. The fat lady was very zoomed in there.
Passwords, and Sirius Black must have found it. And Sir Cadogan just let him in. Professor McGonagall is so furious with me.
That's not Sir Cadogan.
To give me the password into the tower.
Hang on. Fortuna Major.
And that fat lady isn't even fat. There. She barely has like a bit of a plumpness. Standards for women these days, I tell you. Unreasonable.
What a night. I'm sorry. I just want to turn in.
Yeah, me too.
Ron, your bed just got savaged by a murderer. Alright. Oh yes, Snowy Hogwarts. Now I think this is like non-story filler for this whole day. Collecting potions, ingredients.
No one slept well. Gryffindor Tower feared the return of Sirius.
And then it's the final night.
Throughout the castle, rooms were searched and security was tightened, but the elusive Black remained at large. And much to Ron and Hermione's concern, there was no sign of Scabbers or Crookshanks either.
Look, I'm just saying that it's very weird that the night Scabbers goes missing, that cat of yours decides to slip out too.
Okay, Ron, you've made your point. I'm as worried as you are. But right now we're missing something else. Potion ingredients. And we haven't got much time.
I don't care that you're...
Expects us in class.
My cat probably ate your rats. We need to go and do our homework. Alright, bitch.
Let's look for doxy nests in the trees. I'll bet that's where we'll find eggs.
Alright, we need to get down there quick or else my ear's gonna be chirped off with their constant rambling. Anything going on this past few days? Oh yeah, YouTube turned 20 years old. As much as like the app's gone to shit, I did grow up with it, and it's still, to this day even, I'd cement it's probably the best app. Or one of the best apps ever made. No, actually, yeah, the best app ever made. I'll give it to it. Just so much great content was made on it, and also so much great content has been lost. And yeah, you can blame a lot of that on like YouTube censorship and things like that, but I attribute a lot of that more to YouTube creators as well. Like, I was just, they'll just like get rid of stuff for no reason. Like, I was, one day I was looking up Coffee with Clemps. It was an old YouTube podcast series I used to be a fan of. And the YouTuber Clemps just deleted them all. Just deleted them all for no reason. I'm like, why? Why are YouTubers so eager to just get rid of shit that they work so hard on? I don't understand it.
Do you think they'll ever catch Sirius Black?
Ron, I don't think Harry needs reminding about him.
She screams in the loud hallway. But there's even echo for it. Anything else going on? What I've been posting, what I've been liking. We'll see what's good. Oh, of course, how have I not mentioned this? My VTuber model's done. However, my debut is going to be quite a bit away. Wait, why is it not, The loading screen said it was winter. That's all bright and sunny. Anyway, my model's done. Love it. Like, my artist and Kieran, 10 out of 10. You've absolutely outdone yourselves. But I've still got a lot of work to do for my debut. Transition stuff.
Some dragonflies. How are we supposed to get them out of the air?
Buckbeak, probably. This is another example of the only time this game ever uses poison. It's just this enemy. So if we just blast these fellas out of the sky. Look at that. Beautiful environments in this game.
I really need some antidote to
Oh no. They're just gonna yarn about this until I give it to them.
I really need some antidote to this poison. Get out of the way!
This poison's really affecting me. I need some antidote.
So I'm just looking at different things, like, I keep keeping track of. Oh yeah, the Oblivion remake
Antidote to this poison.
happened. Hang on. Do we have it? Do we have it equipped? No, Ron's literally the only one that doesn't have it. Fine. Hermione, you're the designated healer of the group.
I'm not feeling too good.
As you take 8 years to drink something.
Thanks.
I need some antidote to this poison.
Damn it. I just blast him out of the sky. Come on, Harry.
I really need some antidote.
Get the thing. Okay.
This poison's really affecting me. I need some antidote. I've been poisoned. I need some antidote.
No, is this another, like, the only time that we use the fire spell on these? Let's see. We need to use something, I'm sure. Unless it's... I'm just gonna equip all their novelty spells. Hoping that's one of them works. I'm gonna miss, nope, not that. I'm gonna miss the little... Right, yeah, it was Carpet Retractum, that's it. The little creepy sound effects that plays as, you equip spells. I've never seen a game like do that before. But I don't know why that first one didn't work.
And we'll have enough.
Luckily they have 4 on here.
That's it. We have all the doxy eggs we need.
Even if we find flying steam horses, how are we going to catch them?
Alright, give this to Harry. Where you at?
Thanks.
Hazapi. Get this on. Did he drink the potion? Switching back over
Don't
to...
dragonflies hover near shallow pools?
Shut up, Harry. Trying to get some stuff up.
I don't know about you, but I'm really hot in these robes.
Yeah, it's another example of video game characters never knowing when to shut the fuck up.
If we find some,
Hey, Shotan, what's up?
how are we supposed to get them out of the air?
So I don't know if you saw, but we carried a vote, and that was the last time we are ever carrying a vote because my my lovely fans let me down. Flying seahorses. Where were they? By the river, surely. And Friday, I have finished the last mission on Red Alert on hard. Well done, man. Great stuff. Gonna be wrapping up this game, and then we're gonna be playing, what's it called? It's a weird named game. Expansion 33 or something like that. It's a new turn-based RPG. I don't know how interested you are in, turn-based RPGs. I want to get into them. Oh yeah, Graham, if you're still here, why were you so eager to play?
Near shallow pools.
I like them. Alright, then hopefully you'll like this. Graham, if you're still here, why were you so interested in me playing 33? I think it just goes to show that yeah, turn-based RPGs are back, I think. Because this one did very well. Okay, good. I picked Hermione, which is the right choice for this area. As I deal with these loud-ass dragonflies.
But how can we get them out of the air?
Yesterday, I watched some boss battles in Azura's Wrath, and these was epic. Yeah, like, is there really much point on playing Azura's Wrath, or can you just watch it? I have watched some things from it, like I watched the boss fight where your man was has like a giant sword, and the iconic one where another guy has like a giant thumb, and he like pokes planet Earth. But then whenever I hear people talk about Azura's Wrath, it's just sort of like, yeah, great game to watch, not that great to play. Because maybe I have a PlayStation 3, maybe I could dig out a copy at some point. I love the aesthetic of the game. Damn it. Dicking around for so long that the boys are back. Come down, you prick. There we go. That's gonna be enough. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there we go. So I'm wondering if, like, should I play Azura's Wrath or should I just watch it? Or is that all the potion ingredients? One more. What do you think of my outfit, by the way? I thought it was very, like,
You think Hagrid might know how we can catch
professional and, like, sophisticated. You see, I have a better view. Yeah, I like my little scarf. It's a bit of a wintry outfit, but I just thought, like, it fit well with, like... Oh, it's only for watching? Alright, so don't even play it. Alright, then well, maybe we could watch Azura's Wrath together.
Even
Wait.
if we find flying seahorses, how are we going to catch them?
Does it, like, violate TOS? Because I think there's, like, some sexy stuff in the game. But would it violate Twitch TOS? If I remember right, there's, like, a hot tub scene. Not a lot of people like. Flying seahorses. Ah, down here. Alright, this music's being a bit much right now. So it's this. One more bit of filler. I think we're done. Come on, land. Oh wait, did I need Harry for this? With the carpet retract? Might have. Oh dear.
Ron!
Oh wait, where are they?
Over here, Harry!
Are they just in the air? The music was super, I liked it, but I was disappointed there was only English dub on YouTube. Oh, I think I'd prefer the English dub anyway. Honestly, I'm not really much of a sub kind of guy. I don't really think it adds all that much. As opposed to if I just read it. Because it's hard to really appreciate a performance if you don't really know the language. By the way, is 33 a game people would prefer I use the dub or a sub? Because I'm sorry, I'm just going to use the dub. Call me a plebeian, but it is what it is. Where are these? Flying seahorses. Beam of Light says that they're here somewhere, but can't see where. Unless... Ice spell, maybe? Can I freeze this? No. Right. If the boys get down here. I'm thinking it's gotta be carpet retracts him.
Need to get some flying seahorses.
As like a fishing spell.
Those are flying seahorses.
What? Oh, it's a mini game. That it just didn't give me the option to play until now. So I got Harry along fine. Hermione wasn't good enough for these. Alright, yeah, I did need Harry. Use your spell to catch and drag the flying... Oh wait, they need to be in the air.
Gotcha! A flying seahorse.
That... Right. Just focus on one, and then wait for it to, like, come out, I think. That. No. Or I'm just gonna keep hitting these things until it just works, basically. Yeah, just spamming it seems to do the trick, really. Not really sure what determines it. Alright.
We have all the flying seahorses.
We're done. No, it's a thing.
Flying seahorses in the lake.
Oh, no, Buckbeak? So now we just gotta haul our asses there, damn it. Alright. You know what? Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. I'm not walking all the way to potions without, like, some speed up. Sure, I'll get this too. Man, it's so handy to have just, like, this increased FPS toggle. At least we're not dealing with Buckbeak's music anymore. No? How do I get out of here? Fellas, how did you get here? Yeah, because I don't know how to get back.
Come on, let's go.
Where do I go? It's all like sectioned off. How did you guys get here?
Do we really have to go to Snape's class now?
Alright, there, thank God. Okay. Hermione, move. Hermione, move! Now, just the delivery on some of the lines in the old Harry Potter movies just makes them way more iconic. Wow, it's cool to see this part. Like, yeah, this is identical to how it was. So wait, was this
Do we really
part
have to go to class now?
of the skull in the last game the back end of the skull? Because it looks identical, but it's never used. Here at all. Alright.
We need to go to potions. We've got all our ingredients.
God, I can't imagine doing this without the FPS boost.
We should be going.
Oh. Poppin'. Alright, I think this is the spell that, like, permanently increases your health now. But the game tricks you, you actually need to go back and go get it. Otherwise it won't count.
This is the way.
And I have all the achievements on Command and Conquer Remaster, except the online one. Alright, well done. That's class. Right. Get in here.
And this leaves you with the girding potion, which may be consumed to
Girding.
increase one's endurance for a considerable number of weeks. I do warn those of you who wish to experiment with this potion that the maximum dosage is no more than 2 of these vials.
And do we have 6? They say we have 6. So yeah, the game tricks you, like kicking you out of the class, but you're supposed to go back and get this drink.
Mum, I've got to go to the Quidditch stadium.
Good luck.
Oh, a white Snape, yeah.
Draco, hang on.
I mean, there's more.
Plan you had about swapping the Quidditch ball crate for the one with jinxed balls. Well, Flint and Derek have done it. They put the real crate in the courtyard in front of the clock tower. The cup's ours. Let's go and wipe out Gryffindor.
And that voice actor gave it all in that line to sound like an evil prick. But yeah, this is the filler part.
I've just heard that Slytherin have swapped the Quidditch ball crate for one with jinxed balls in it. We've got to tell Professor Dumbledore.
We can't just go telling tales and expect him to stop the match.
Why not?
We've got to show him the evidence. Did they say where they'd put the real crate?
In the courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, let's go outside and see if we can get into the courtyard.
Okay, let's get these vials though. So I don't have to keep coming back down here. Yeah, white Snape. Like, it's gonna be crazy to, that they're gonna do that TV show, and eventually, like, whenever they get to season 5, I assume they're gonna do a season for every school year. They get to season 5, in the part wherever a young James is gonna bully a young Snape, and it's just gonna be like bullying this little black boy, and it's just sort of like, I don't think they completely thought this through, if I'm gonna be honest. Do you look forward to the series? No, I'm not even gonna watch it. That they're filming, not at all. See, I wasn't like even interested in things like The Cursed Child or whatever, because like, so J.K. Rowling made a great series of books And there's a great, they're pretty decent
Going outside.
movies, and it's just like I was content pretty much. Like I'm pretty good at knowing whenever a franchise to just stop, and that was it. I don't really need any more stuff from like Cursed Child or Fantastic Beasts, which is why I didn't watch any of those. So or even like the Pottermore stuff. The only like external bit of media outside of the movies and books of Harry Potter that I'm interested in is Hogwarts Legacy. It'll be trash, probably, but you know, this franchise just prints money anyway, and it's going to be a case where like people are gonna grow up with it, and then that's gonna be their version of Harry Potter. So like what I imagine is gonna happen is very similar to what will happen
Look, there it is.
with the Star Wars movies,
We can't get to it from here.
where initially the show's gonna be hated,
Get to it.
but then 20 years from now,
And then fly.
those kids who watch the show now are just gonna be like, well, I grew up with this, and you know, I like it. And nostalgia is a powerful thing. And nostalgia will convince anyone that anything from the past is great. That's why you're seeing people saying, "Oh, the Catwoman movie back in the 2000s, with Halle Berry, peak," and it's just sort of like, no, man, it really isn't. You're just nostalgic.
Come on. How are we going to get into that courtyard?
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
They also just like completely skipped over the whole plot of Buckbeak's gonna die soon, or he's supposed to. Like they fucked up the Lord of the Rings series.
We're going to lose the match if we don't get a move on.
I haven't even looked at a trailer for Rings of Power, much less the show itself. Cause like, okay, Rings of Power was kind of fucked up for me because it was blatantly obvious to me that they would have never even attempted that so long as Gerald Tolkien's son, Christopher, was still alive.
Fly to that courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Like they deliberately waited for the dude to die before they even like greenlit the show, because they knew they were gonna do some things that he would not have approved of, and I find that quite shitty. And also, it was just very plain that it was just Amazon trying to fulfill the audience that was left behind after Game of Thrones was finished.
I need to get the ball crate.
Wait, what? Let me down. There we go. Jeez, they don't give you much time for this. There we go. Like, some people have tried to convince me to watch Rings of Power, where, despite the fact my interest in it is zero. And they were like, oh, but the second season's so good, or like so much better, or several times better from the first season. And I'm like, I had zero interest in the first season. So whenever you tell me it's several times better than the first season, you cannot multiply from zero. I'm sorry. I have zero interest in season 1. I have zero interest in season 2. And like, some people find the whole don't watch what you don't like thing like futile, and will like hate watch things anyway. And I think those types of people are like the death of media these days. I think you deserve every shitty adaptation you get if you have that attitude. Because there's a million things you could watch instead of these things that you claim you don't like.
Ron and Hermione arrived just in time to show the evidence to Professor Dumbledore.
I'll keep going after this.
Quietly removed the jinxes from the Quidditch balls and allowed the match to continue. This gave the Gryffindor team the help that they needed, allowing Harry to catch the golden snitch and win not only the game, but the Quidditch Cup as well.
I watched the first season of episode 1 for like 10 minutes, and after that I was disappointed and shut it down.
You were fantastic.
Hang on a second.
With Hagrid. Hagrid?
Oh no, they didn't skip over.
Gonna be executed at sunset.
Biggs deaf. Also, those subtitles are wrong. Just capital S, no
There's nothing you can do.
no
Time's
apostrophe.
set, That's it. Now you just run along and turn in. I gotta go and make Beaky comfortable.
Maybe we could. Oh, I don't know.
No, Hagrid's right. There's really nothing we can do. We should turn in.
Okay, yeah. Rings of Plier. So I think even with you just watching those first 10 minutes, I'm sorry, but you're kind of like attributing to the problem a little bit. I can never like get behind people who will say things like or like who hate watch or who will do things like this, or say, for let's take video games for example, that they've got nothing to play. How many video games are considered like 10 out of 10 masterpieces by people? Like, I've been playing video games ever since I was 3 years old. I've been playing video games for 22 years, like non-stop. And there are so many like 10 out of 10 video games that I've never played. I've never played most of the Mario games. I've never played most of the Zelda games. I've never really played the Halo franchise that much. You know, so much stuff, even though like I've played loads of games. And even with you, Shotan, that heavy metal game, I've never played that. And you obviously you regard that in high regard. And so whenever people kind of like hate play these like modern games or constantly complain about how modern games are so shit, and I'm just like or complain about things like battle passes or things like that, it's just sort of like, well, you should play something else, and they'll turn to me and it's just sort of like, well, like if I do that, then game developers these days won't make any money, and I'm like, well, don't let them make the money then. And with like this vast library of not just video games, but any bit of media that you could be exploring instead, there's more movies, there's more books, there's more video games that are considered masterpieces that you could possibly consume until you die. Like, there's no lack of content for you, good content for you out there. So why even waste your time with hate watching this type of stuff? You know what I mean? It's just sort of like, I could have watched Rings of Power, or I could finally get around to watching things like Amadeus or Citizen Kane or things that are considered wonderful. Or I could be mad at the latest. But I look forward to Claire Obscure? What's that? Let me see. I'm just gonna Google it real quick. Whoops. Copy. Oh, that's the game I'm about to play. All right. Yeah. It's got a strange name. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. By the way, I know nothing about it. I just sort of like this goes into what I'm talking about. I just saw that this game was like popular and like people were popping off about it, and so like even though I know absolutely nothing about it, on a whim I was just sort of like, fuck it, we'll just try something new, because I was just talking about how I haven't played many Masterpiece. I've never finished a turn-based RPG. I've never finished a Final Fantasy. I've never finished a Dragon Quest. I've never finished anything like that. So you know, just I cannot wrap my head around people who insist upon getting mad or like that, or investing so much time in products that they hate, because that's how those products continue to be made. I don't understand it. Anyway, back to the game, and then we'll get on to playing Expedition 33. I'm just gonna call it 33 because that name is very weird. Okay, yep, yep.
The house point totals are to be counted.
Wow, Hagrid, you recovered very quick.
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.
Ah, here we go. This is the final stage, pretty much. Bit of a long one, but
Harry, Ron, and Hermione paced the Gryffindor common room, worried about Hagrid.
They're going to execute Buckbeak tonight.
We've got to go and see Hagrid. He can't just sit there on his own waiting for the executioner.
You're right. Let's go.
Hermione's role throughout this whole game has just been like agreeing and like demanding of different things. I don't think she said much else. By the way, there any other turn-based RPGs you'd like to recommend? I don't know how good turn-based RPGs are going to be for like a streaming game. How fun that is to watch. But hopefully me knowing nothing about 33 will get something interesting out of that. Don't spoil anything about that game to me. But please do answer the question if there are any more turn-based RPGs you want to see. Alright, fine. Use the dung bombs over on the other side. Can't cheap out and save one. Last played, I think, was FF10. People have been telling me to play Final Fantasy 9. I've been told, like, that's the good one. Or, like, a great one for new people. Ooh! Clutched it, clutched it. Man, that was great. GG. There we go. Like, I was wondering how interesting... Fuck! Stealth games or stealth gameplay was gonna be. But, like, moments like that could serve really well. Final Fantasy 9, I haven't finished. It's on the PlayStation 1 emulator a long time ago. It's also on Steam. I have the Steam version. I own the Steam version. I played the first hour of it. Oh, come on. It's just out of his range. Damn it.
No one make any noise, okay?
Is that enough? There we go. As I was saying, like, stealth gameplay could lead to some interesting moments like that. Right, I'm just gonna whip around the corner and then search here. We'll use that for now. Yeah, I think their vision gets a lot worse the moment that I fling out a dong bomb. Because earlier they were bullseye, and now they barely see me. I'll return to the old stealth music. Step away, Ron! Come on! There we go. Made it. Now let's go to the Weasley shop and see if I can't get the upgrade for Flipendo. Because I think we'll need it. There's like one big gauntlet. And you barely get... I haven't spent any beans. You barely get any in this game. Despite your bag being so massive, 250.
Shouldn't we be there by now?
Shut up, Harry. Still my little Expelliarmus glitch is still there. You can upgrade Flipendo, which is the only one kind of worth upgrading, and you, for whatever reason, you can also upgrade Expelliarmus, despite the fact that nothing in this game ever really, aside from the book bosses, it's never really useful for anything else. Let me open my mini eggs real quick. Or, let's see. Yeah, here we... No. That's not it. Damn it, we can't get the upgrades. No. Oh, fucking, that's weird. Alright then. We'll head out. For turn-based, I think, what's that? Hang on, let me get to a safe location. For turn-based, I think Grandia 2 and 3 was fun for me. You're not really a big fan of first entries in games, are you? It seems. But sure, alright, that sounds interesting. Grandia, never heard of that. Hang on. Let's look it up. Grandia 1 and 2. It's a PlayStation 1 game.
Let's go to Hagrid's now.
Okay, this is funny. Whenever you like Google it, one of the first images that pops up is this. Look at this fucking goofy goober. Whoops. All right. Why does he have the Chad haircuts? Like from that one drawing of, like the meme drawing of Chad.
Let's go.
All right then. Very good. Right, they're just pissing about without me. Fine. Wait, why is it not showing gameplay? There we are.
We've got to go to Hagrid's hut.
Okay, yeah, it's all looking good. Any prefix here? No. Just gonna switch over to their utility spells because I think we're about to. We're gonna need them soon. As the audio glitches out. Will there be any prefix patrolling at nights? I don't think so. But tell me about Grandia. Why do you like it so much? Or why do you think I should play it over things like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy IX, Legends of Dragoon, and other things people recommend? Breath of Fire, that one looked interesting. Especially Breath of Fire 3, I really like the aesthetic of that one.
Let's go to Hagrid's now.
Shut up, Hermione. We're getting to there. Music was good, spells was very good. Okay, it's got a cool magic system.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione arrived at Hagrid's hut. The executioner came to seal.
Oh, it's the nice music.
He's here. Don't let him see you.
Buckbeak, how could they?
The executioner just rocked up, cut his head off, said nothing, left.
Scabbers! It's okay, Scabbers. Come back.
That tree was not there before.
Ah, gotcha.
The untextured Whomping Willow.
Ow!
Ron was dragged into the Whomping Willow. Harry and Hermione chased after him.
Yeah, the Whomping Willow isn't so whomping in this game. You can just walk right in it. Whoa, okay. Now this is like the big gauntlet of this game, so I'm gonna need Hermione and her extra health. Lead the way, bitch. Oh wait, why is the audio being so weird? Overall was pretty fun. Alright, cool. Or break their formation. Why are some of the spells not working? In terms of audio? This is just too much shit going on. Yeah, the game doesn't know how to handle this. All these enemies. Oh my days! We're getting jumped! They're jumping me! Get him, Harry! They're jumping! And we're mute. For some reason. Oh my god. I hate video game protagonists with no immediate heel turn. Wait, what? Whoa, how are you firing this many flipendos? What the fuck? Hermione's turning a machine gun. What the fuck? How'd you do that? She did get the upgrade, it would seem. Yeah, I don't know why there's no audio playing in these parts aside from the music. Shit. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know why this is happening. This is supposed to be, like, the most intense part of this game. How do you just duck that fireball? Damn it. Alright, kill this thing. Alright. Get this across. That's a cool shot. Oh, can I do any, like, cool camera angle stuff here? No. Harry's getting blasted. Take him out, Hermione. It is kind of a shame that this is like the big gauntlet area of this game, and one member of the party's gone. Well done, Harry. Actually doing his job, and flipendoing these things. Yeah, no, they've got like their own, whenever they're NPCs, and I'm not playing them, they've got their own like unique, faster flipend. What the faster flipendo? Where they hit it from that direction. But I can't do it. Cheaters, yeah. Basically. I'm glad they're on my team, if they are cheating. I vaguely remember that maybe the audio glitches out in the base game of this. Oh, fuck these things. That do the marvel. Oh, and of course, like, the one sound effect that sticks about is their... They're complaining. That's the one sound that still Kicking. Even my menu music's going bust. Alright, on your feet, Hermione. Healer. No, Harry. Don't drink it! Oh, fuck you, prick! Oh, wait, is she getting back up? Anyway? She might have been. From the look of it. Or has the key just to keep blasting these things? Oh, she's thinking about it. And just swap over to her. Oh no, she doesn't have any healing potions. Blast him. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that, that we can't hear the sound here. Zombie Hermione, yeah. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise because, there'd be a lot of noise in this part of the game. If we could hear it. Maybe that's why they cut it out. Like, the game actually can't handle how many NPCs and things that are here right now. Yeah, we got no health. What's next? What are these boyos? We just dive down here? Oh, we need to get up there. Okay, Hermione needs you. I need your fixer spell. Drop. Please, one of these have a potion in it. And not a microscopic kick. That doesn't do anything. Nope, only kicks. Fine. Let's just get this across. And Harry, you'll have to be the one to get up there. Because you got more health. Lack of sound effects does kind of take the wind out of this, the sails of this level. Right, nice. Oh, I think we might have reached the end. Climb up. Alright, please let the sound fix itself whenever I get to the next, like, cutscene of this game. Because the final level's really cool and I would hate for it to just, like, be ruined by the lack of audio. By an audio glitch. There a healing potion in here? Nope. Well, we got Harry back to smiling at least. Right. Please work again, game.
The tunnel from the
Okay, good.
led into the shrieking
Voices are working. And those sound effects are working.
That the black dog was in fact Sirius Black, and that Black had not been trying to murder him, but had in fact been hunting down Peter Pettigrew. The man that had truly betrayed Harry's parents to Lord.
Ooh!
No!
Pettigrew's hairline.
Go to Azkaban.
What haircut is that for Pettigrew? He's got, like, hair at the front and then like a friar's bald spot, but there's like a line, there's like a mohawk going down the bald spot.
Grew to Hogwarts, the full
That was
moon
freaky.
rose, and Professor Lupin transformed into a werewolf.
Man, a million things are like happening at once. If this is my first time seeing this story, I don't have a clue what was going on.
In the confusion, Pettigrew
Just like that. And the kids didn't even try and stop him.
Do something, Harry!
And now we're down at the river. All of this just like happening in a flash. Right, this part's pretty cool. We have to survive against the overwhelming horde. Look at this. This part's crazy. Although we got like a million Space Invader looking Dementors off screen, and like the 4 main ones that are actually models. Is that Harry moaning or Sirius? I don't think you ever hear Sirius talk in this game. Or if you do, he has Lupin's voice. Right, is this just like an endurance thing? Of like, I hope you have enough health for this or else you'll have to restart? Because I don't know how I could like, get away from... Alright, here we go. So this is like the endurance test. Now here's where the music's actually appropriate. Yeah, the music here is awesome. Oh, Hermione's just dead on the grounds. Not able to do anything. Get away. I'm kicking ass here. I don't need, James to save me. But you can see there's like 4 actual Dementors and like, or not 5. And, we got like the placeholder ones in the back. That are kind of like working at... That's so obviously Harry there.
Dad?
Oh, what's the weird pose Sirius had there for a second?
Now captured, Sirius Black awaited his fate on the 7th floor of the West Tower. Harry and Hermione awoke in the hospital wing, eager to explain to Dumbledore what had happened.
Professor! Black's telling the truth!
He's innocent, Professor!
I believe everything you say, but there is nothing I can do. What we need is more time.
Wait, is there just an
Hermione
empty
understood
void
immediately.
behind him?
Dumbledore was giving them permission to use the time turner she'd been using all year to attend several lessons at once.
We're going to use the time turner to go back 3 hours, rescue Buckbeak, and then save Sirius.
Man, Ron is really like useless throughout this end point of the game. Thank God I didn't give him the health potion.
Hermione hid amongst the bushes beside the lake. As the moment drew closer to Black's capture by the Dementors, Harry's mind wrestled with the vision of the shadowy figure and the ghostly creature that he had seen by the lakeside.
I know it sounds crazy, but I think it was my dad.
Harry, you mustn't be seen.
It was was time for the rescuer to appear, but no one was coming to help this time. And then it hit him. He had not seen his father. He had seen himself.
I've got to say,
Yeah, that's weird how that works in, like, timeline of this game. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So, you use the full Patronus to actually cut through, like, a path in this, like, horde of Dementors. There's like a wall of them, so you need to like cut your way through and like dodge and weave between these placeholder Dementors. Alright, I think I got a big enough hole. There we go, made it through. No! Oh, shit! If I remember right, this is actually like kinda difficult. Because you're on a time limit to get to that Dementor. You only got a little bit of time to react, damn it. Shit, and Sirius is, getting blasted. Wait, can I charge the spell? Come on! Ah, oh, no! Wait, it looks like I can. Holy shit, I can! I didn't even know I could do that. Oh, and that makes it last longer? Yes! Oh, just about. Got it. Come on, get it again. Nice. Oh, that makes it way easier they can charge this. Look at this. This is rad. Again, this game weirdly reminds me a lot of The Legend of Spyro. I actually think they're gonna be sending another Dementor in. Oh no, that one didn't, like, die. There we are. Nice. There we go. It's a pretty cool final boss. And I've been playing this game for decades, and I've only now just figured out you can charge the Patronus there.
I know, but they'll soon be coming to take him to the tower. We've got to hide.
It might be the only spell you can charge in this game.
Do you reckon Sirius is up there yet?
Who's that coming out of the castle?
McNair, the executioner.
That's not how you say that name. That's not how you spell that name. It's McNair. Mucknair. Fuck yourself.
What are you doing? Get to the tower!
I'm going. Yeah, bitch. This music's lovely. I gotta save this soundtrack and use it for other things. Wow, I really didn't need that much time. But that was plenty.
Get on! There's not much time. The Dementors are coming.
Alright, this is the only time you hear Sirius, I think.
We'll see each other again. You truly are your father's son.
That's a unique voice actor. It's probably his only line of dialogue.
Nobody at Hogwarts knew the truth behind what had happened the night that Sirius, Buckbeak, and Pettigrew had vanished, except Harry, Hermione, Professor Dumbledore, and Ron.
I trust that you will make the best of the last day of term to say your goodbyes for another year, and to do anything that remains to be done.
That's the wrap-up.
I'll remind you that we will soon hold the House Cup ceremony. But if you would like to run along now, come back to me when you're ready to see who's won.
I'll not bother doing side stuff here. We'll just wrap this up now. And have a look at the credits. But that's it. This is my favorite of the mainline Harry Potter games. I really love this one a lot. In terms of presentation and visuals.
Another eventful school year together. So, for their loyalty, courage, and their significant contributions to the school, it gives me great pleasure to award the House Cup to Gryffindor.
I think Chamber of Secrets is the only Harry Potter game you can actually lose the House Cup in. Because too many people complained. Oh wow, no credits? Hang on. Credits should be... No. Okay, right. I guess we'll never know who made this fucking game then. Bonus activities, maybe it's in that. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's an actual... You need a slide 3. Okay, well, thank you to all of these people for making this really wonderful game. But I think I'm going to swap on over. Whoops. And that brings us to a close on the mainline Harry Potter games that I'm going to play. I will play Hogwarts Legacy at some points, but right now I think I'm going to switch over to... Well, first I'm going to get something to eat. I'll be right back. If you like, give me half an hour to just eat something real quick. And then we'll come back and play a completely blind playthrough of Expansion 33. So, until then, see you all in a bit. Bye-bye.
Hey, yo, Blue, Navo, y'all gonna have to turn the lights down, man. Turn the lights down. Y'all shining too much.
Nah, fam, we only getting started. Yeah, I got the light. He got the light. We got the light. What you know about it? So much light. More light than a spike in your power bill. Or a match when it strike, we devour ill. They don't know how to feel. Their minds cripple, mental gangbangers. Never saw losers, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers with the Rickens. Next mission, bring the light to your home, electrician. I've been grinding since the basement. If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through poems. Both your speakers are blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The academy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album on sale, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this ill style with mild symptoms. It gets them ecstatic. I'm a shock to the system. Warrior, battle scarred, yet these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the art part. I say, Mr. Hard Part restarted the law. lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth, I'm an all-star. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, he got the light, we got the light switch. Sacrifice a ticket to the afterlife. My mission isn't done on earth. Alert the jerseys versus fuel my appetite. I have the right insight. World needs the facts of life. Healthy as an apple slice. This what real rappers like. International. Took a vacation. Still working on my sabbatical. Casual but tactical. Listen up, please. I'm more than a chess piece. Pawn starving a bargain for scraps while the rest eat. Left me to fend for myself. And I conquered where the wild things are with the monsters. As the earth keeps turning, lies keep turning. My eyes see burning. Fire desire required. I'm blessed as 3 sermons. Speaking that breeze, defeat vermin. Billie Jean, you can see the light. Every step that I take, walk with a glow, kept to my fate. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, he got the light, we got the light switch. Shine on, young king, with the gleam of a colorful dreamer. Clean by the redeemer, queens of radiant demeanor. Beams of light, I know you've seen us. Shine bright through the zeitgeist. Banking on jewels, hit a nice heist. Drop a few gems, then ignite mics. Land of the free, but it comes with a slight price. You are not nice. Rappers wanna battle, not a sweat. Quiet is kept like Naruto's wife. He not a threat, young vet in the place. Masses, brains all trash. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Darkness embraced like a plague. But our light never will be dim. Better grab a pair of shades. But shine all in your face. I got the light, he got the light switch. Navo, we can't stop shining, fam. It's what we do. Paint the sky blue. Feel a little static shock out here. What? They talk about you.
I would like to remind everyone that this streaming series is brought to you by Wensleydale Cheese, a cheese that was originally produced in Wensleydale back in North Yorkshire, but now, if I'm not mistaken, has several creameries all around the UK. Wensleydale Cheese was popularized by the Wallace and Gromit series of animated shorts and later animated movies. People say it's fucking delicious. I've never tried it.
I had to shut down this bit that he kept on doing. Oh, he was in the VC call earlier. No, he's not. Alright then. I'm surprised that as even showed, because I thought his D&D's thing would be starting by now. But yeah, I was listening to the stream on Twitch, and so while I was at the restaurant, so I had to rush back to put an end to this. Alright, I guess he had to go to his D&D thing after all. Alright, oh yeah, he was at this D&D thing. He just came in here to fuck with me. Like that. God damn it. Alright then. Yes, I did, yeah. He says... Are you gonna type in chat so that people can see? He just sent out a DM saying that, yes I did. Right, let's fucking eat this. I'll tell our mutuals that I say hi. I don't know if they'd want me to say their names on here. Probably keep on banging into this microphone. I said something? No, you're gonna look like you're taking crazy pills. No, no to typing out in chat, right? Fine. I block him. Oh, is this the time? Do I kick my own mod? Are we doing this? Are we doing this right now? Do I ban the very dude that this channel was like built around for? The casualty. Oh, now you're typing in chat. The casualties. Are you doing this while you're talking to our mutuals? Scissors is too fiddly. The sheer casualties. The Yoshi Man is prepping the OST, I think. Alright, fine. Casualties equal Caucasian audacity. Oh, the caucasity, alright. I like the way that you did that. Two words plus one another. By the way, something I did want to touch on a little bit. It's a bit more serious. It's this recent drama with like a pretty well-known streamer called Cinder has been going off on Twitter right now. Now, I've never watched Cinder or anything like that. However, I did. I never followed her or anything, but I did follow a situation that she was in, where she was a part. she had released this one song, and then everyone was a couple of years ago, and everyone was just sort of like flanning on her for the way that she sang the song, and I felt really bad for her, saying that she was a bad singer, and that her still going on and having a singing career was a big inspiration for me for my video where I sang off lane and got roasted, but I'm still training for it. I haven't given up and things like that. And I often looked at Cinder's video as an inspiration for that. Just sort of find out that she was kind of a scumbag is very disheartening. Sorry to say. So I'm a bit disappointed in that. But life goes on, and it's time for us to play some Expedition 33. Now, I know nothing about this game other than it was made only by 30 people or so. It's a turn-based RPG,